So the Box and Whiskers plot can tell us a lot about the shape of the distribution. So for example, if we have a uniform distribution like this one, then our Box and Whiskers plot will look, first of all, symmetric, and each portion of the Box and Whiskers plot is going to be same width. So look at this whisker, and the width of this rectangle and the width of this rectangle. Everything looks uniform. So that tells us that the shape of this data is uniform. Okay, now when we have a distribution where the majority of the data lies in the middle, then our middle portion of the box is going to be narrow and the whiskers are going to be long. All right. When the majority of but it is still symmetric. When the majority of our data is located on the left side, then the box is going to be kind of like on the left side. So this data set is skewed to the right. And so the right whisker is longer than the left whisker. Now, if your data is skewed to the left, then we have the left whisker that's longer than the right whisker. Okay, let's see how we can construct a box and whisker plot. So in order to construct a box and whisker plot, we're gonna start with a 5-point summary of the data set, and then we're gonna graph the 5 points. We're gonna graph the minimum value, we're gonna graph Q1, median, Q3, and the maximum value. Now, the Q1 and Q3, that's gonna be the beginning and the end of the box. The minimum value is the end of the whisker on the left. The maximum value is the end of the whisker on the right. Okay, and then we have a line in the middle. So this line, it corresponds to the median of each data set. Okay, this is quartile 1, this is quartile 3. So let's make a plot. Okay, so I copied my 5-number summary from the previous data set. And I have to draw a number line, and I have to make sure that all of these numbers will fit on that number line. So that means I need a 60 in there, and I need a 74 in there. So that's where my range comes into play. So I need to accommodate 14 units on this number line. So let's see. All right, so it looks like it's slightly less than 14. I have 2 options. I could make this line longer. I'm sorry, it's my paper is crooked, but my camera is in the way. Or I can actually make smaller increments. I can make 1 step equal 2 units. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is 60, this is 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, and 74. Okay. So then I'm gonna put ticks above each of these numbers. So my minimum value is 60. And the maximum is 74. Okay, and then the next one is 68. Right here. The next one is 66 right here, and also 64. Okay, so here are my main numbers, and then I'm gonna create a box using the 3 ticks in the middle. All right, and then I'm gonna connect the other 2 with the whiskers. So this is my box and whisker plot for that data set. So by looking at the shape of this graph, what can you say about the shape of my data set? Is it symmetric? Is it uniformly distributed, or does it have a majority of the data around the median? Is it skewed to the right, skewed to the left? What do you think?